Number 6, Louisiana Belle, ridden by Gerhard Schlegter. Going to the gate now, number 1, Alsvision. Followed by 3, Hot Press. There goes It's Fascination. Number 5, La Corona. Number 6, Louisiana Belle. Number 7 is 9 Temples. 9 Temples written by Fanie Chambers. Number 14, Round the World, Yamangwete. Number 8, One Swallow, and René Bonham. Number 9 is Pink Champagne and Mark Kahn. Number 10, Turf News, André Hoffman. Number 11, Bandit Queen, Sean Cormack. Number 12 going by is Cyber Dance, Francois Jacobs.
Welcome back to Bloemfontein. Race 3, the first leg of the pick six is up next. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares to be contested over 1,600 meters. And certainly it's not as clear cut as the last race, which was race 2, but I'm sure that we can narrow the field down to about 3 runners who have a strong chance. Let's start with number 5, La Corona now. Georgie Mazam stable, as you may now know, had the win in the first race. And La Corona, to me, actually looked a better proposition than the winner of the first. And certainly, with the sort of support that's coming, you've got to respect that money. And La Corona, handily drawn at 4 over this 1,600 meter course, should be there or thereabouts. That man Figgy is in the irons looking for a double, along with trainer Georgie Mazaham. Let's go through the car. Number 8, One Swallow. Now, the 3 runs that it's had here at Bloemfontein have been quite encouraging. Seems to have taken to the course, and I certainly believe that One Swallow, whilst drawn out in the sticks at 12, should be there or thereabouts, or at least should be considered for your trifectas and quartets. Now, we're blessed with the presence of King Louis. Yes, I'm talking about Louis Goosen is here today. He's brought along his patron, Mr. André Steenkamp, and welcome to both of them. Normally when he has runners here, we don't see Louis, but he's come out here, and it's a very nice thing indeed. I did speak to him about his runners, namely Pink Champagne, and we're going to see another one later on. But he's very, very bullish about number 9, Pink Champagne, and he'd like me to pass that on to the public out there, that they feel that Pink Champagne should run a big, big race. Those are the words of Louis Goosen, so certainly do follow that. Mark Kahn will be looking for a quick double. He's just had a win in race 2. We go down to number, we've purposely omitted number 10, Turf News. A lot of our connections out there, or friends who were connected to Turf News, would rather they didn't hear much about this. But talking to trainer Mike McLaughlin a few weeks ago, he felt that this one works very, very well at home, but that just doesn't seem to produce at the course. And perhaps they're going by that, and given the Midas touch that Mike seems to have acquired around here in Bloemfontein and Kimberley, it might be worthy including it in wider trifectas and quartets. Another one that is a big, big runner, we've gone for numbers 5, La Corona, Pink Champagne as a big runner. The other one, number 11, Bandit Queen, and I noticed Sporting Post today made this their best bet for the day. Certainly has good form. Last time out here, didn't quite live up to expectations, but met a good sort in King of Queens, and I do believe that Bandit Queen should be fighting it out with the other 2 big runners that I've mentioned, number 5, La Corona, and number 9, the Pink Champagne. So if you were going to build your bets, I would suggest you build them around the numbers 5, 9, and 11. And then obviously you've got to include number 4, It's Fascination. Disappointed last time, but there seems to be an excuse, was balked at the 500 meter mark. So certainly give It's Fascination another chance. Stevie Swanepoel, he's got to riding for It's Fascination on a couple of times, and he's a man who's riding with a lot of confidence right now. I'm sure it would be a worthy trifecta and quartet inclusion. We've touched on One Swallow, certainly another one that should be included, and that would round up my selection. So my principal runners, 5, 9, and 11, but don't omit numbers 4, 8, and I think those 2 should see us through. Those would be the right ones, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 11 should be your boxed quartet. We'll be back talking to the connections of race 3, the first leg of the pick 6. Will it be Figgy? Will it be Mark again? Well, we'll just wait and see, but certainly a good and intriguing race awaits us. Clyde is going to call them from the 1600-meter mark.
Not much time to go, about a minute to go to the start of the first leg of today's pick 6. 1 minute to go. The lights are on now for the third race. Maiden Plate fillies and mares over the mile. Runners being called to face up. Taken a hold of 9 Temples. 9 Temples going in. Cyber Dance being led up. Taken a hold 2 of La Corona. 1 Swallow now going in. Here's How and It's Fascination now being led forward. Got a hold of Louisiana Belle. Louisiana Belle going up. Round the World. Bandit Queen now being led up. Bandit Queen going in. Three more to load. Pink Champagne and Alsvision to go forward. Last one to load will be Turf News. Turf News will be the last now. They have 1,600 meters to cover. Going in. And away they go. Round the World hasn't jumped yet, only got going now, lost about 20 lengths. First out was Nine Temples, and Alsvision on the inside is right there. Louisiana Belle's up there with its Fascination. Bandit Queen is up on their outside. They followed then by Pink Champagne and One Swallow. They 4-5 off the leader. Few away to La Corona's further back too, with Cyber Dance up on their outside. Then came Here's How. Turf News is one of the trailers, and a long, long way back to Round the World. They go down to the 1,000-meter pole now, and Alsvision going along, leads by a couple of lengths to Bandit Queen back in second. Its Fascination is racing away in third. Nine Temples, Louisiana Belle behind that. Then came One Swallow. They race about 5 lengths off that leader. Pink Champagne has got up alongside of her now as they focus on the front end. That's Alsvision in front. Alsvision by a length and a bit. In second, Bandit Queen, its Fascination. Nine Temples behind that. The black out there of Louisiana Belle. Then One Swallow with the white sleeves and white cap. They followed by Pink Champagne. The Grey's got 4 lengths to make up on the leader. 2 away to Cyber Dance. At the 400-meter marker, it's Alsvision in the red. Now Bandit Queen, its Fascination in the white and grey on the grandstand side, now taken over. Pink Champagne's got some 2 lengths to make up, and then One Swallow. Its Fascination as they come down to the final 200. The leader now from Bandit Queen. Cyber Dance from some way back, and Pink Champagne, a big runner. Pink Champagne, grandstand side. Its Fascination. Pink Champagne coming home strongly late though. Cyber Dance the far inside. They come to the wire, and Pink Champagne won it from Cyber Dance. Its Fascination, and then came Bandit Queen. La Corona finished back in 5th. Let's have a look now with 100 to go now, and on the lead, Pink Champagne, grandstand side, not really in your picture. Down the inside is Cyber Dance, these two to battle it out. Cyber Dance was making up some ground, but Pink Champagne and Mark Kahn will get it 100% right for Louis Goosen, and they come through to win and win well. And if you look closely at her form, have a look at her Bloemfontein form, this filly. She hasn't missed the money yet, and she comes through today to win and win well. I see Computer Form tipped her outright too. Second to number 12, Cyber Dance. Third, number 4, It's Fascination. Second and third. Then the breakaway after that to number 11, Bandit Queen. After that you'll find number 5, La Corona. Never really in the hunt, although she will finish back in 5th. And then another break after that, and quite a bit of a break too after that to the 8-horse One Swallow, I think will finish thereafter. So your numbers should be 9, 12, 4, 11, 5, 8 as the running of the third race. Back to Aidan in the studio.
Welcome back to Bloemfontein. We've just seen the running of race 3, the first leg of the Pick 6, and as we said to you, we were blessed with the presence of King Louis himself, trainer Louis Gerson, the trainer of the winning runner in race 3, that was number 9 on the card, Pink Champagne. We did also mention that he's brought along his patron, Mr. André Steenkamp. André, well done, a nice way to spend an afternoon. Louis said you're out here just for a jaw, but certainly a nice way to jaw.
Yeah, I know, it is a jaw. First of all, I'd like to thank Louis Gerson and Lauren from Louis Goosen Racing Stables for looking after my horses, especially this horse. Louis picked her for me. Ronnie Hamilton introduced me to the game, and I've been enjoying the game for 2 years. This is my second winner, and I'd like to also say congratulations to my wife who's at home, Cornelia, who's my partner in the horse, and that's it.
Now, Park Drive, could it be your third winner this afternoon?
Well, let's hope so. She cracked a maiden here at Bloem. Unfortunately, I wasn't here on that day. I was in Cape Town, but I think she could run close. Yeah.
Just before we close, I'd just like to say you mentioned the name dear to my heart, Mr. Ronnie Hamilton, a very good man indeed.
Yes, he introduced me to racing. He actually pointed Pink Champagne to us, who's just 1 year, and Louis looked at her and we bought her. I've had her now for 2 years, and long time maiden, but she made it in the end.
Thank you very much, Andre, and I hope to speak to you when Park Drive wins.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mark, could we possibly have a word before you go and have a rest? Mark, well, the season has got off to a nice start and a nice quick double here. Pink Champagne came home with a flying finish.
Yes, she won a good race today. You know, Louise obviously done a good job on her, and she's been ultra consistent this filly. She was overdue for a win, and as he said, he's picked the right race, so well done to him and his team.
Thank you very much. Go and get a rest. Thank you very much, Mark. Louis, last but not least. Now, Louis, first of all, I did point out what you had said to me when we spoke, when we arrived on course, that I should tell the public that you thought Pink Champagne was very well, and thank you very much for that.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. We race for the public, yeah. Without the public, we can't race.
Now, the stable towards the end of the season was coming into its own. This season, what can we expect?
Yeah, we come well towards the end. A lot of confidence this season from the yard, and a little bit of arrogance. And no, a lot of confidence. We've got nice unraced horses we're waiting for. Great venture by Pumalelo, the sand racing. We're really optimistic about it, and we're looking forward to it. And yeah, it was a weak season for me last season. The first half, a lot of virus and illness in the yard. And yeah, the yard, while it's got smaller in numbers, it's grown in strength, and I think we'll have a great season.
Louis, you do Bloemfontein racing a lot of pride, and racing as a whole needs people like you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cecil.
Thank you, Louis. That's Louis Gerson, a winning trainer of the first leg of the Pick 6. So that was at number 9, Pink Champagne, completing a quick double there for Jockey Mark Khan. I'm sure we're going to see Mark before the end of the afternoon. 9, 12, 4, and 11. Once again, we were there or thereabouts. The one that we didn't really give a consideration to was the second place horse who put up a game performance. That was number 12, Cyber Dance, the mount of Francie Jacobs. We'll be back with a preview of race 3, race 4, the first leg of the jackpot. In the meantime, do enjoy the replays of race 3 here at Bloemfontein.
Going in. And away they go. Round the World hasn't jumped yet, only got going now, lost about 20 lengths. First out was 9 Temples, and Alsvision on the inside is right there. Louisiana Belle's up there with its Fascination. Bandit Queen is up on their outside. They followed then by Pink Champagne and One Swallow. They 4-5 off the leader. Few away to La Corona's further back too, with Cyber Dance up on their outside. Then came Here's How. Turf News is one of the trailers, and a long, long way back to Round the World. They go down to the 1,000-metre pole now, and Alsvision going along, leads by a couple of lengths to Bandit Queen back in second. Its Fascination is racing away in third. 9 Temples, Louisiana Belle behind that. Then came One Swallow. They race about 5 lengths off that leader. Pink Champagne has got up alongside of her now as they focus on the front end. That's Alsvision in front. Alsvision by a length and a bit. In second, Bandit Queen, its Fascination. 9 Temples behind that. The black out there of Louisiana Belle. Then One Swallow with the white sleeves and white cap. They followed by Pink Champagne. The grey's got 4 lengths to make up on the leader. 2 away to Cyber Dance. At the 400-metre marker, it's Alsvision in the red. Now Bandit Queen, its Fascination in the white and grey on the grandstand side's now taken over. Pink Champagne's got some 2 lengths to make up, and then One Swallow. Its Fascination as they come down to the final 200. The leader now from Bandit Queen. Cyber Dance from somewhere back, and Pink Champagne, a big runner. Pink Champagne, grandstand side. Its Fascination. Pink Champagne coming home strongly late though. Cyber Dance the far inside. They come to the wire, and Pink Champagne won it From Cyber Dance, it's Fascination, and then came Bandit Queen. La Corona finished back in fifth.